The Galactic Empire, a sprawling coalition of thousands of species, had seen its fair share of conflicts. Their military might, coupled with their advanced technology, had subdued countless rebellions and insurgencies over the millennia. Yet, despite their power, they were cautious of a relatively young race that had recently entered the galactic stage: humanity. Humans were unpredictable, driven by emotions that often defied logic. But like all other species, the Empire believed they could be subjugated if necessary. That assumption was tested when, during a skirmish near the contested borders of the Altaris Nebula, they captured a lone human soldier. The capture. Corporal Nathan Carter had been leading a reconnaissance mission on the disputed planet of Varnock 7 when his team was ambushed by Imperial forces. Outnumbered and cut off, Nathan ordered his team to retreat while he stayed behind to cover them. Despite his resistance, he was eventually overpowered by a squad of Traylock enforcers and taken aboard the Imperial dreadnought, Celestial Dominion. For the Empire, it was a routine capture. A lone soldier from a minor skirmish. Yet, they failed to recognize the storm they had just unleashed. Interrogation begins. Nathan was placed in a containment cell designed to suppress the physical abilities of even the strongest alien species. Imperial intelligence officers, known for their ruthless efficiency, began their interrogation. "Name, rank, and purpose of your mission," demanded Commander Zyrak, a towering Jorvian with a voice like grinding metal. Nathan leaned back in his chair, smirking. "Nathan Carter, Corporal, United Earth Forces. And my purpose? Making sure you regret this." The interrogators laughed. Humans, they thought, were frail compared to the Empire's elite. They had no claws, no natural armor, no venom. They were soft. Zyrak decided to teach this human a lesson. He ordered a demonstration of power. Nathan was dragged into a chamber where he was forced to watch the destruction of a civilian outpost his unit had been protecting. "That's what happens when you defy the Empire," Zyrak sneered. Nathan's face betrayed no emotion. He simply stared at the screen, his jaw tight. "You shouldn't have done that." The escape. Days passed, and the interrogators grew frustrated. No matter what they did, Nathan remained unyielding. What they didn't realize was that Nathan wasn't wasting time. He was observing. Imperial security systems, guard patrols, and even the structural weaknesses of the Celestial Dominion. He analyzed it all. When the time came, he struck with precision. Using a sharp piece of metal he had pried from his cell, Nathan overpowered a guard, taking their weapon. He moved through the dreadnought like a shadow, disabling key systems and leaving chaos in his wake. The alarm sounded, but it was too late. Nathan reached the ship's armory, where he armed himself with experimental Imperial weapons. By the time he reached the bridge, he was a one-man army. The regret. The Empire's mistake became evident when Nathan broadcasted a message to the Celestial Dominion's crew. "You think humans are weak because we don't have claws or fangs. But you forgot one thing: our minds. We adapt. We learn. And when you push us too far, we hit back hard." He overrode the ship's controls, setting it on a collision course with a nearby star. Then, in an act of audacious defiance, he commandeered an Imperial fighter and escaped, leaving the dreadnought to its fiery fate. The aftermath. Word of Nathan's escape and the destruction of the Celestial Dominion spread like wildfire. The Empire realized they hadn't just captured a soldier. They had provoked a species known for its resilience and ingenuity. The United Earth Forces responded by deploying fleets to the Altaris Nebula, launching a counteroffensive that caught the Empire off guard. But it wasn't just the military that rose to the occasion. Human ingenuity turned the tide, with guerrilla tactics, unconventional warfare, and technology upgrades that outpaced even the Empire's best. Nathan Carter became a legend among humans and a nightmare for the Empire. His name was whispered in the corridors of power, a reminder that humans were not to be underestimated. Epilogue. In the shadows of the galaxy, an Imperial Council convened to discuss their next move. "Humanity is a threat," one admiral growled. "No," replied a weary emperor, staring at a hologram of Earth. "Humanity is a force of nature, and we just gave it a reason to fight." As the meeting adjourned, a single message was sent across the Empire. Do not provoke the humans.